Hey, welcome back to SpeedRun News, your weekly geeky news roundup, and a live edition. Mostly because, well, I wasn't feeling well and my PC wasn't feeling well, and, well, you can see the power supply behind me. That's the new one. The old one kind of looks like the dude on top of the power supply. But anyway, start things off. This week we have Ravenloft announced by Wizards of the Coast. The Von Richten's Guide to Ravenloft will be launching on May 18th. And this is the second visit to the classic horror-themed world for D&D. This time, it will incorporate a more complete look at the classic horror environment for DMs who want to incorporate their own stories rather than just run people through Castle Ravenloft. Next up, we have Ikea is making a push for gaming furniture. Ikea paired with Asus and their ROG line of gaming furniture, or ROG gaming line, to develop a line of gaming furniture, including this bizarro pillow here. I have no idea what that's all about. Anyway, let's just hope that it doesn't impact their normal line. Frankly, since I moved out, every desk I've had has been an IKEA desk, that because it's cheap. An ROG logo could quite easily jack the price by as much as 20 or 30%, but we will see. Next up, I hope you weren't looking forward to getting your hands on Pariah Nexus. Games Workshop's new Kill Team expansion sold out. I jumped online about noon on Sunday, and yeah, they were gone. Going as fast almost as graphics cards these days, this must-have set looks phenomenal, as most Games Workshop sets do, and priced at $160 or 190 Canadian dollars. Appears to be quite the steal, with some beautiful Necron-themed terrain for those Neko players out there. Hopefully Games Workshop does the right thing like they did with the Indominus box set and goes ahead and does a made to order list for this, because I think there's gonna be a lot of people who are frustrated that this is one of the few places to get some of those key models. We'll see what happens with that. Next, also with Games Workshop, the Drukhari release date has been confirmed that on March 20th, you will be able to pre-order your Deliverers of Pain and Spikiness. They should then be delivered to your favorite local gaming store on March 27th. So I suspect that, similar to most of Games Workshop's recent releases, like the Dark Angels release, there will be some limited orders out of the gate. That doesn't mean you won't be able to get the codex if you miss it right away. The Dark Angel 1 and Space Marine Codex, for instance, have come back into stock just recently. I was stock watching them because I don't have them yet. So yeah, I hope that you are a fan of this, because they are some beautiful models. I am not a Drukhari player, but you know, who doesn't want some wicked looking models with spikes and whips? And still with Games Workshop on the lessons in jumping the shark, Warhammer 40k is coming to Magic the Gathering. That is not a phrase I ever thought I'd say. I have to say, though, I am super excited for it. While the article linked below from the Warhammer community page does not have any specifics on it, some rumor sites that I have run across have indicated that it might be similar to the line of unhinged products that Magic the Gathering did some time ago, meaning it will be a standalone product that may or may not actually incorporate well with the standard selection of cards that is available for Magic the Gathering. Personally, I'm going to buy the hell out of this because I think it looks awesome. Another item here that is on the wrong tab is that Phoenix Cell, the Hera Syndulla run squadron from the Star Wars Rebels series, is coming to the XWing tabletop. Super excited about this. This set will include not only Harrison Dula as a pilot for the B-Wing, which makes sense. You will have a unique version of the B-Wing, the A/SF B-Wing fighter, and aces like Wedge Antilles, Sabine Wren, and Asoka Tano. Super happy about this. Think it's a brilliant thing. It's almost enough to get me back to playing the game, but not quite. If you are an X-Wing fan, look forward to this being available for pre-order from your favorite local gaming store, or you can order it now directly from Fantasy Flight, as they are still the distributor of this at this time. It hasn't quite jumped over to Atomic Mass Games yet, but check it out if you are a fan. And finally, in a piece of news that really did not surprise me, but may surprise others, San Diego Comic-Con has called it. The San Diego Comic-Con 2021 will not happen as an in-person event. Instead, it will be Comic-Con at home again. The schedule has been revealed to some extent at this point. I think it's really a good idea. This gives them a lot of time to pivot to do a much better job than they did last year. They were really flying by the seat of their pants. They've never done anything like this before. They've got a year behind them. And if they look at events like PAX Online, they have an opportunity to really give a lot of content. And if you missed any of that, PAX Online, 9 days, 24 hours a day content on Twitch and Facebook and Twitch and YouTube, not Facebook. And it was great. Lots of event for everyone and lots of access to the merch that people love to get at these events. I think it's a smart plan. We just don't know what the vaccine rollout's going to be around the world, even if the US does hit their targets, which who knows what's going to happen. They are doing well right now. If you're watching from the US, go get vaccinated. That's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, it would be great if you gave it a like. Throw a comment down below on the sort of thing you'd like to see and whether you prefer a live format or if you like my pre-recorded one that's a little more polished, has a little more flash and dazzle. But until next time, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Work your wonk, wear your mask, be